This is basically the top of about 150, 200 feet tall Alaska yellow cedar log. And at the very top of the tree, the branches reach out into the air, and wherever you see these large bulges, we're actually dealing with areas where branches used to come out, and they're extremely hard and very difficult to cut. So we decided to pronounce these branches. The tree seemed to wanted to communicate that the chakras, the 7 chakras that are part of all of us, would be pronounced in this tree. So what you see here is the base chakra. It has 4 petals. The Indians call it the Muladhara chakra. And from here you go on to the next chakra.
All the bulges that came out, what I tried to do is pull all these different images out from different sides. So this one here is a bear going down, and if you flow up, you can see, like here, this is a turtle. See the turtle's head there, and then his flipper going out there. And up above that, there's a snake spiraling around doing its double helix adventure there. And over there, there's an eagle. See the eagle right above his head? And then right above that, there's a frog with his head sticking out. And then there's a huge horse above that that's sticking out above the horse. And then above that, there is a man in meditation and prayer with his hands together. Well, it's actually a being. It's hard to say it's a man. And then there's different beings looking out in different directions. That's why we're trying to cover from all different directions. And that's just like one side. So you've got to remember that there's four sides, or there's many different sides. So there's different things going on all around it. And each one of those bulges represents a knot somewhere on the tree. So you can see many, many different characteristics in it, and it's kind of good sometimes just to let the people discover what they have to discover themselves, because you know, some of these shapes represent many different things. Like this here could be just a little tiny piece of plankton that the whales eat, and this is what they look like. But we've amplified a lot of these different things up, and then you have arms that come around and wrap themselves around it, and other things that spiral up. See, here's the yin yang sort of. There's many different energies in it, so it's best for the individual to sit and contemplate it and get what they get themselves, rather than trying to describe it to them.
Yeah, and there's actually right up here, you can clearly see there's a horse image. So right here in this area, we have 4 Spanish colonial horses living that go back to the 1500s. And there used to be a herd of only 70 horses left from these horses. There's 1 stallion and 3 mares, and they live out here free as a herd. And actually, this particular pole, most of the time that they spend during the day, they will hang out here, and hopefully we have a chance later to say hello to them and make them reappear.